Hello. Oh, thank you. He knows I hate standing. I'll try to for a while. Give us 1 second while he's plugging in. I'll do a little introduction since we have time. The first piece we're going to do is, I guess everybody has that one person that changed who they were from childhood into something less innocent. So this first piece that we're doing is called Midway. And Henry, whenever you're ready, just give me a nod.
Henry!
Come on there, buddy. So this is what happens when you've got no crew. The beautiful Puma Perl. It was the summer of my youth, Joe. Your hair flew, wind sails against my cheek. All of me was not a whole of me then. Warmth seized my insides without warning. Long after Joe, all my words and choices were kept in places I saved for us. Joni Mitchell lyrics, your Roachcliffe earring, to make me remember you, sun-kissed. Dimples large as oceans, I sunk into them, but you didn't deserve me, Joe. I was better before. Now I understood songs really were like tattoos. Inked notes loud in my ears. At Midway you pounded me like rough surf. I could not open my little girl body for you. Clenched tight, my muscles sang to me in repeat. Crown and anchor me, or let me sail away. Hang on a second, because he needs to be able to see this as well. Here's one that both men and women can relate to. This is called Some Girls Are Feral. Yeah, somebody, I heard it. Okay, there, you got it. Oh, he doesn't play on this. Thank you for reminding me. I'm such a dork. There's a difference. I was not. Could have. Shake your leash. My neck does not fit neatly into the noose it creates. I will look the same or not. In 2 weeks' time, tell me, am I still the way that you imagined? I imagine not. Want, 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 then you get, and you get. But the one, no trap contains that kind of feral. I will speak the same, I will. In 1 week's time, you will have trouble remembering the sound of my voice. You will have less need to want. Sleep will return, rejoice you in your bed. It holds the scent of me, but fades within hours. Those of you, Puma, who knew the poem Saint that I did last week, this is like the sister poem to Saint. This is called Inventory. But I've never read this before in public. My father's pills, his friends were numbered faces. Them and a bottle of Seagram's. Next to him, A photograph, my parents, before marriage. Arms entwined, new lovers cling. I see this from the corner, where even an exhale left risk. Her expression surprises. 17, defiantly joyous, genuine. He wants that, beats it out of me. It's her he sees, fist to cheek. I'd known her face, yet the genuine revealed her, revealed him more. She broke men's hearts. She broke him complete. I do not breathe. Instead, I retreat. Hide in the closet, the place where the dead child lives. Every object disposable. He has made me the living dead. Let me roam criminal streets alone to have that photograph to himself. I've become her ghost. If I meet her gaze, his gaze, it's her eyes he sees. Too close, my scent is hers. I have let him peel her off me before. She remained branded. This angered him more that I was not, could never be in response, defiantly joyous for him. My crime was to grow with her expression. That failure left me unable to eat, walking death. Bone things. I tell myself life is that way, born into death with a numbered face. There is a record of inventory that we keep. Mental lists of scars, closets we store disposable things in to find burdensome later. My father was beautiful once, with deep dimples in the bluest eyes. I see why she fell for him, primed for bad boys from the womb. A girl with a dead mother must find herself a husband, so one day she also will be dead to tell her daughter. In that photograph, he is 18, tan, defiantly badass. It's his eyes that catch me, something benevolent not yet locked away. I hold to that I may yet possess an ability to love the comforts, this possibility that something is worth saving. Thank you. That's Henry Seiz on this one. Okay, you know, after that we have to go to something sort of upbeat, because I don't do a lot of upbeat, because when I'm happy, I'm too busy being happy. I typically write when I feel like stabbing somebody. But however, this next poem, it's going to have a little audience participation in it. So you'll hear us do the first chorus, but sing along if you know the words as we repeat it. Okay? And you are on a simulcast right now, so sing loudly, please. Okay. Poem for Jim Carroll. Oh, Jim, if you really did die, as they say, your head on a typewriter pecking through the thick methadone soup of words and words and more words, allow me to see the irony. At the end, nothing is more poetically pathetic than your idol with his face stuck smack on the keys of a dinosaur.
People that died, died.
Those are people that died, died. All the people that died, died. All the people that died, died. They were all my friends, and they died. I wrote you a poem. It was published from a keyboard, and that is irony. Nothing clams the palms of my hands like the knowledge that even my idol has expired. I was a young girl when you sang that story about all the people who died, and they died. Yet you were still plump enough within the scrawny hollows to withstand those cheekbones. because you said so. Heroin chic killed more of us than bad records. In the end, it was sound. In the end, just one sound, keeping you company. Tap, 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 tap. Of all the people who died, for all of them that were your friends, Jim, you died alone, Jim. You died alone. Everybody, all the people that died, died. 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 They were all my friends, and they died. Yeah. That's for Puma. Two more. This one's called Ting. There's nothing left to give. I gave it all, then I gave some more. By the time I was emptied of blood, my flesh shrunk. There's something to be said of withdrawal. No matter how much fun, it's never enough. I crave that pain like nothing else. At least I could feel when it happens. I could feel nerve endings sing in harmonies only an addict can hear. Addicts of all kinds. That's you. So needy of love that you will lay yourself on a table, let the sharp edges of love's blade slice your heart to pieces. Then you will let your killer eat them. That's you so hungry for acceptance, you will sip humiliation through a straw not to miss a single drop. That's you so needy, so needy. I'm needy. I've been on that table and I sip through those straws. I swallow my pain in excess and I let you kill me. At least I can feel. Only an addict knows this kind of emotional cutting. These kinds of scars. I've done the treatments. I've rehabbed my psyche 10,000 times. I've tried every pill, and still I crave to taste it. I crave to hold it. I crave, and I need, and I feed off of it in the way that only a junkie understands. How the saliva builds in your mouth, how I scream out in silent irony, love me, love me, love me, love me. You gave me what I need because it kills me, as my blood shrink wraps what is left. Nothing, no one, there is no replacement. I taste you, I crave you, I want you, I want you. I lie down on this table, arch my back up, embrace each cool ting, each slice that your fingers make. Funny, but in my weird little world, I kind of found irony and humor in this episode of my life. This is called, well, it's an old one, but it's been revamped. Sorry. This is called Daddy Took the Dog and Left. Woo. The boy next door and I married the day Daddy took my dog and left. That morning, I tirelessly formed an altar of blowing grass and wild daisies onto a small carpet, soft beneath our 5-year-old toes. I loved him. Giggly as Daddy's boxes filled with unwashed clothes, maps and cufflinks, sealing their musty scent until they lined the walls of our den. On this, my wedding day, Daddy carried those boxes out to the car, loading it full but careful to leave room for my dog. I watched as he reversed slowly down the park driveway, waving goodbye. The dog stuck out her tongue. One paw hung over an open window, tucking itself neatly into a dent my father made with his open fist the night police kept him from doing the same thing to Mama's unbruised one. Mama dismissed our nuptials, too busy perfecting setting curls on wigs borrowed from beauty school, while I stood unadorned, my hair uncurled, at my altar. I fixed my eyes on my forever boy, then watched as he stood frozen, a spider spanning the width of his face. He called out for his mother through a small slit of lip. His eyes no longer bright, just a storage area like Daddy's car. Open exits. I would not go to his mother, not even to help him. I detested her little aprons. She smelled of baked cookies and Shalimar, not perms, not Aquanet, not hair dye. She'd smell the way that makes a husband stay. She'd know a dog is never just a dog. That day, I would not let his mother outdo my mother. A trickle of pale yellow ran down the leg of the boy next door. He just stood there unable to stop it. The spider moved slowly towards his silly little curls. I stood, my head held